I'll be driving up Monday, crashing at your place. Tuesday we're driving up. You say you're gonna find a spot wherever we're gonna be, right? You're gonna take
Yeah.
care of that. Okay.
Don't worry about a thing, man. I got it covered.
We're live. We got the plans. We know where. If you're going to try to stalk Lou Rock and Mangini, you know where they're at. Anyway, what is up, YouTube? Thanks for clicking. Appreciate it. I got some. This is the. And you guys, I don't know if you guys have YouTube been following along, but Battle of the Decades. It's been going on for quite a few months now, and it's a group of TTMers that get together. We get on teams. So I'm on team 80s, and there's a team 90s. A bunch of guys getting some TTMs, and. Yeah, there's a bunch of us doing it, and I'm the kind of like when we do like pack wars, like you get a pack and you try to send out as many as you can from the pack. I'm not good with that, and it's like a singular thing, and when it's just me, I get lazy. But when I'm on a team, I cannot let my team down, and so I took on the 87s. The first set that I built was 1988 tops, and then I went backwards and built the 87 set. And these cards that I've been sending out. I got almost all of the eligible TTMers from the 87 set. This is my actual like childhood set. So I know I'm going to lose some in the mail, which kind of stinks, but pretty cool to get as many back as I have. And I don't know where I'm at, probably 150 or more at this point back.
Oh, wow.
But today is the last day for the Battle of the Decades. And I know I still have probably 40 that I haven't got back yet, but we won't make it in time for Battle of the Decades. But there was one, and most of the guys are sending out the free guys, and I kind of want to get as many as I can for the set. So, I mean, it's really funny because you got a Hall of Famer like Wade Boggs, or like even Blyleven's not too bad. Goose Gossage is $10. You know, they're like $10. And then you got guys like, these like, scrubs, not scrubs, but they were obviously they're major league players, but like they're charging like $30. And a lot of them go through Pass Pros now, and Pass Pros takes a cut. So they're like at least 15 or $20 for like a common card. So I think when it's all said and done, I'll probably have $1,000 into this little project.
In the 87?
Yeah. Now, part of that is I sent off this big one I got back today. I was so excited. That's what for those of you that are watching, I sent a little chat to the Cleveland group, and I was like, man, I got a big one back. I didn't think it was going to come back in time to get counted for the Battle of the Decades, but it showed up in my box today. So I was pretty excited. That's at the bottom here. And normally I don't write anything on them. They're a total surprise who's coming back, but this one was kind of big dollars. So I wrote it there in the bottom corner, so I knew who it was when it came in. Anyway, so and again, I don't know if you guys have been watching these, but Little Leaf and I send out a little index card that asks them some questions, and sometimes they answer them and sometimes they don't. So I'm just going to hop right in here and we'll get going on it. So here's an example. This guy signed the index card. I put a blank index card, and then I put an index card with the questions. So we got a little John 3:16 thing there too. And usually when they answer the questions, we try to guess who it is. We never get it right, but so this one was Scott Fletcher. One down, a couple to go. Well, I know who this one is. He stamped it, Ron Kittle. So Ron's got apparently a charity org there. So if you guys are watching, feel free to check that out. Let's see if he answered our no question. He didn't answer our questions though. Ron Kittle's kind of a he's not grumpy, but he's got rules. He won't sign his rookie card, I think,
because it's so valuable.
Yeah, it's just really weird. It's like, it's funny. Like some of these guys are really weird about their cards and how much they charge. So this was a safe bet with Kittle.
I think Dan Marino does it, and some of these superstars get Ron Kittle. Come on.
Yeah, they don't. I think a lot of them are just trying to, stop the mail from coming because I think Mike Petty's got a buddy that played in majors, and he said he gets like 20 a day, and he's not even like a superstar, So I think some of them are trying to cut. I think Kittle is free, but if it's his rookie card, it's like $20. But like an autographed rookie card of Ron Kittle is probably not worth $20. But
these people and their rookie cards,
I know, huh?
Hey, 380s kid, I didn't know you were on the stream.
I'm just listening.
All right, here we go. Hey, we got. Man, this one's got. Let's see here. We got the questions. We got the questions
TTM is
answered.
like it might as well be Chinese to me.
I know, right? It's a different thing. I try to get involved in all aspects of the hobby. I don't have any focus whatsoever.
Yes.
So here we go. We got one that gets the questions answered. Favorite teammate was Danny Heap. Toughest batter to pitch to was Max Venable, right? Venable, right? Favorite food is what the heck is that?
Salmon?
Is that Japanese? Salmon. It's got to
Salmon.
be salmon. We get a lot of ribeyes and seafood. A lot of answers that way. So
John's favorite
Danny.
meal is Jack and Coke.
Jack and Coke. All right. Any guesses on who it is? We got his number on
87.
here, too.
I don't study ball players' favorite foods. That's why I
Doug
don't know.
Sisk. It's really cool because Little Leaf and I have been going through it, actually, like cooking some of the meals and eating. I should make a whole series on that, like cooking in cardboard or something, you know. So there you go.
Well, with
Doug-
the card care kits, you might be able to combine those. Cooking cardboard.
Cooking cardboard. We're losing viewers. Oh, here we go. Hey, check this out. We got another. Oh, he changed his answer. That's interesting. I love like the psychology behind this. So favorite teammate. Let me see if I can. Man, he scribbled it out good. He didn't. I guess he didn't like that guy. He changed his name to Scott Garrett's. Toughest batter to pitch to is Tony Gwynn. We get a lot of Tony Gwynns. Favorite food is pizza. That's probably third place. We get some pizza. A lot of Mexican. A lot of ribeyes and seafood. Ribeye is probably the most common answer.
Yeah, Tony Gwynn could hit 300 with the number 2 pencil. That guy was phenomenal.
Yeah. So you see a lot of Tony Gwynn. It's interesting to see some of the answers, and some people you think you'd see on there, and you don't. So it's just interesting to get. It's nice to get like a historical perspective from some of these guys, and some of the guys that you normally like. They're not making interviews. They're not Hall of Famers. It's interesting to see who they had a hard time with. Roger Mason. That was Roger Mason. I got some other mail today. Like, who's this guy? This Mangini's guy. You're gonna get another video. Thanks, Mangini.
Ha.
That's your Jones guy. Who was pitching pretty good.
Yeah, as
Still
soon as
pitching
I told you about him, his next outing, he gave up back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, there you go.
And struggled.
I'm quite the Pirates.
Laughing.
This
I
guy.
have him right here, man. Jared Jones. He
There
was
you
on
go.
to
Yeah,
a
that's
good start.
what's that? That's the special shiny version. I just got the base.
Well, this is the first Bowman first Chrome.
That was Zane Smith. He zeroed us on the questions.
Oh, Zane
I do
Smith.
like the black one touches on some of the cards. They do look good.
All right, second to last here. This one's in here pretty tight. Let's see what we got. Did he answer the questions? No. Wah wah wah. But he did sign
Why you
my
give
index.
these guys homework?
You know, and it's up to them. Like TTM is a lot about just like chance. You're taking a lot of chances with TTMs. So it's we take a chance.
I hate sending my cards in the mail, man.
When I was young, we called that stalking. I'm just kidding.
You're taking a chance, and to be honest with you, it's gotten to the point that I love the questions. If they answer the questions, I almost love it more than the card. It's just so fun.
I used to send out to 20, 30 girls, see which one would say yes.
Say yes.
Yeah, one's gonna say yes.
A lot of zero.
Dating was a numbers game. If you ask,
It's a numbers
girls,
game.
Some of them's gonna say yes.
It's just like the sales process.
My
It's
boy
just
looked
like
at me
the
like I
sales
was
process.
crazy. I was like, son, keep on trying. The
Yeah,
lower
just
you
talk
like
to
it.
everybody.
Yeah,
Ray Quinones.
one's eventually gonna say yes.
Yeah,
He
it's
just
like
looked
the
at me
sales process. You got to have like 100 in the funnel so that one comes out the bottom.
All
right,
there's
here-
somebody for everyone.
There is somebody for everyone. Ooh, here's the big one. Ooh, they took care of it. They put a cut up manila folder in there to protect it. Thank gosh. I sent it. So this is the big one. I sent this out. PWE and a
87?
PWE return. There's
McGuire.
going to be there's an 87 in there. There's also a 19 what is it, 91?
Is it the McGuire? That's a
No.
big one. No? I'm trying to think of 87. Bo knows. Oh, Chicken Man.
It's a Red Sox.
Is that Chicken Man?
We got
Garcia
Wade Bog.
Parra.
We got Wade Bog. Now Garcia Parra didn't come to the 90s.
Clemens.
We got yeah. We got
Yeah, the Rocker. That's a good
so
one.
he's $100 a card. Woo! Yeah, so I got
Nice one though. He took care
some
of
good
it.
ink. Yeah, he has the record breakers in the set too, but I figured this one looked better because he's got that light jersey on, and if he signed it in the right place, which he did, it would look pretty darn good. So
Does he sign his rookie card?
I think he does. I
like
mean, for $100, I think he signed. He might be a little extra for the rookie card. I can't remember. I'm not paying up
Yeah,
for
I'm
that.
not
$100 is
saying that
enough.
either.
And then this is one of
You
my
should send
favorite.
all his rookie cards. Spend some,
yeah, he's
spend
got-
some cash.
This is my favorite Roger Clemens card. I hope he signed this one too. I sent him $200. Yep.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, you sent him. Man, you ain't playing. That's actually my favorite 90s Topps set.
Isn't it a beautiful card? It's just a beautiful card. And, I figured that would, if he signed it in the right spot, it'd be pretty good. And he did. So he knows what he's doing for $100. Wow.
I would think
Now-
the experience has some autographs.
Do you guys see the hue on the front there? It's just a slightly different color. Ooh, it's a Tiffany, baby. That's a
like
Tiffany. That's a Tiffany. So I spent up for the card.
Better put that in a one touch, bro.
Tiffany
Yeah.
always
Matt,
sounded so
bro.
girly to me.
The hue. Man, nice.
Tiffany's
Those are
delicious.
actually nice returns.
Yeah. So
How
that's
long-
my.
what was
that's
the
what I'm-
turnaround? What was the turnaround on the Clemens?
I sent this one out. I was waiting on this one because I was like, man, am I going to spend money on this? Do I really want to spend that much money for a Clemens? And then I was like, well, I want the 87 for the set, but this is really one of my favorite cards ever. And I was like, I'm going to have to send two. And it's like, man, that's $200. Like, oh my gosh, I've already got so much money spent in here. Just most people don't think about it, but you got an envelope that's sent out, and non-machinable envelopes are $1 now each. And then you got to send the envelope back as 60 cents or whatever heck it is. And then the envelopes and all the paper and all the stuff, plus the cards. I mean, I had the cards already, but I was sitting on this one. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. That's just too expensive.
Man, that sounds like
then-
a job.
Nah.
I can't tell you the number of hours looking up the addresses and stuff in the envelopes. And we put a little note in there that says, what we're doing, me and Little Leaf, and we're kind of collecting cards together. And it's a little story. Again, you're trying to like win the hearts, because some of them, when you send off, they'll sign about half of them or less %. So I tried to stick to the ones that were like, sure things. So it's and then you're putting it through the postal system, right? So
We're getting back to my dating analogy.
yeah, you're putting them out there. So yeah, so I was going with the sure thing. I was going with the easy. I was going with the easy ones, the ones that put out pretty good.
So throwing them into one touches.
Yeah, so there's some risk and there's a lot of time. I mean, I spent countless hours at night working on this set, and people probably don't realize how much effort goes into these TTM things. And some of these guys you look at like Caleb and Chase over at Chase and Ink, and some of these guys that really TTM hard. I mean, they're sending out like 1,000 a year. I can't even. I mean, they must be. Yeah, they must be taking up all their nights and weekends. But if you're into it, you're into it. But sometimes it's worth it. I mean, this is pretty darn cool. You got to pay for that. But it's just funny that like Clemens. I mean, obviously one of the best pitchers ever. But like $100 for throw some ink on a card. Like, oh my god.
You can actually. I've been looking at, because I've been into the autos, and you can buy some of his pack pulled stuff a little bit cheaper.
Yeah,
Man, autos have really become extra popular in the last few months.
What you got? I mean, you got some fire coming in.
Yeah, so
John.
it's kind of like a big monster day to day, John. I think you had something that you got in that you want to show off.
Yeah, I got this Yeah, recently I got some rare cards, some cards I had for my quest. But I just got this one. This is the latest one I got in 1937 O-Pee-Chee, Hank
Yeah,
Greenberg.
God, look at that. Let
that's
me. What can I do? Can I put that to the front? How do I do that?
you can if you click on the solo shot, like hit the dots.
Oh, that's
Not
me.
yours.
What did I do? Oh
You
man,
gotta go back.
what did I just do?
You gotta go back to what you just did and exit. There you go.
It's been a while. It's been a while. There we go.
There you go.
I came to the realization I haven't done a live stream in a while.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
that.
Your Hank Greenberg collection is pretty top notch, buddy.
That's a beautiful card. I'd like to get one of those at some point.
Oh Lord, man, you're gonna be spending a mint at the National, all the cards you want.
Well, these are
My
this
budget
sets,
is low.
Sets low pop. I don't know what the SGC pop is. I can never find it on there, but PSA pop's 23. All those old vintage Canadian issues, they're tough. But I'm real excited to get this one. I have been working on this set slowly. I'll never probably be able to complete it because of the DiMaggio. That thing sells for a boatload.
Everything DiMaggio. Boatload.
There was a Jimmy Fox I was going to get, but it had a little staining, and I didn't want that particular one. But that's within my reach. So I have the Rogers Hornsby, the Lefty Grove, this Hank Greenberg now, and I have a few others: Indian Bob Johnson, Wes Farrell, and I have another one too.
I got this in the mail.
What is that? I can't see.
The egg.
It's the same.
If you guys remember, like during COVID, this thing was selling for like stupid money, like $30 or whatever. And
what is that? I'm not familiar with that.
It's an Allen and Ginter. What is it? 19 is the 2019 Allen and Ginter egg. And I opened a bunch of 2019 Ginter, and I had a bunch of these eggs, and I sent them all to It Cometh an Egg, and
Why does it have an egg?
What came first? I think I forgot. They always do stupid shit.
Hey, Stormy Webster.
I don't know. Tops is going downhill with some of this crap.
As of it's a social media things here. Hi, Stormy Webster, Kylie Jenner's newborn, to the non-celeb social media obsessed. You're already old news. As of January 2019, the infant's photo from the previous year was no longer the most liked in history of Instagram, surpassed by one of an egg, just an egg. Posted as an experiment by an unidentified Londoner, the pic soared past Kylie Jenner's 18 million likes to beyond 30 million. So some guy on social media just picked, he said, social media is nuts. I'm just going to put a picture of an egg up there and see if it can go viral. And the egg went viral. And so this is like a pop culture thing here.
Pop culture.
It's, there was just a picture of an egg that got 30 million likes. And so they decided to put it on a card. Well, for some reason in 2020 there at COVID, this thing went stupid crazy. I mean, and Ginter makes a black version. The black was selling for like $100. I mean, these are like 50-cent cards at most, right? So I sent all my eggs to It Cometh an Egg, because he would sign them It Cometh an Egg and put them in his mails.
My boy Donnie's in the chat.
Now, do you think they're going to come out with an all-influencer set?
I don't know. Ginter is known for this, and that's kind of what I like about Ginter. It's got some really weird oddball stuff in it. So I love just seeing. I love seeing what's in the set every year. So it was funny, but like, what am I going to do with all these eggs? I had one I build the set every year. I had one egg, and I gave the rest to It Cometh an Egg. I even went on ComC or whatever, and I bought like a dozen of them. I mean, they were like 50 cents each, and I just sent them all to Egg. It was just like like, hey, you need these to sign to give away to people because you're the egg guy, right? And then they went to like 20 or 30 bucks each, and I was like, Egg, can you send me all my eggs back? Because I want to sell them.
This hobby's going to crap.
It was crazy. So, this is 2019, man. The hobby, it's already gone to crap, man. This is 5 years ago now.
Goodwin's Champions I stay away from because they just put stupid stuff in there.
I used to love
put
Big Win,
relics.
but I got away from that now.
Yeah.
So
But,
yeah, so now the eggs have come back down. I think I got that one for 70 cents, and I bought a couple more for 70 in the 70 cents range, and I'll probably put.
I think you overpaid.
I probably did, but
on the same page. We just you still pay too much, homie.
it's funny. Like even the Ginter base holds their value because there's a lot of people that build the set for Ginter. So Ginter base is usually at least 50 cents a card. So yeah, 70 cents I probably did overpay, but it's a scarcity thing, right? A bunch of these people bought these $20 egg cards and they're not going to sell them for $1 now. They're just going to keep them. It's just like a memory of this, a memory of the stupidity.
A memory of COVID.
That's where we're at.
2020, I could not. I try to erase that from the memory banks. 2020 was a tough year for me.
So I probably bought another 5 or 6 of those eggs, and
I hated 2020, man.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy. Looking back now, how crazy it was. But
going to work.
We set a lot of new bottoms on that 2020. Holy moly! Oh shoot!
I got buddies still. I still got buddies still working from home since 2020. I was like,
yes.
It's been great.
That's where I'm at right now, working from home.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, it kind of changed life.
Yeah, it changed the game.
Changed everything.
Changed the game.
I hope we learned some lessons from it. That's all.
Some, but probably
that
not.
Which doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yep. Oh shoot! So there we go. That's all I got. Well, I got a bunch of other mail, but I'm gonna save those for some videos. I got some weird stuff. Look at this. We're gonna go through that in a video. Lord of the Rings.
Eric, you just buy it.
Wait, Lord of the Rings. Is that Tom Brady?
Yeah, he is the Lord of the Rings, isn't he? No, I'm a sucker for these stained glass cards. They're like acetate color.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've got an idea. I've got an idea for displaying these. I just haven't got to it yet. But so this is also somebody else's fault. This is I think it was Shoebox Legends got like the Bilbo Baggins the other day. He showed it, and I was like, oh, I want to have one of those. And then I bought the whole set. So I'll show that off in a video. Yeah. This is the rest of my mail is pretty much Mangini's fault, stuff like this. Damn.
I'm glad I could be an influencer.
Soap cards.
Hey John, I was going to ask you.
There it is. What do you just keep that zest? You keep that zest right on your desk, ready?
Yeah, I love this. I love these soap cards.
That's a vintage zest. So I was actually looking. It was funny because I don't think you showed that right out of the get-go maybe. And I was like, oh, I want to buy a vintage zest bar. And that zest bar is from like the 80s.
I want one with the cards still in the package on top of it.
Yeah, I couldn't see any of those. That would be pretty cool. But those vintage zest bars aren't cheap, man.
No?
No, they're like $10 or more for it. It's who wants to buy old soap? I guess
you
guys
paid
like
70 cents for a picture of an egg.
I know.
What's $10 for a vintage bar of soap?
What's up? Who got in the chat? Warren's working. Hodges, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you guys coming in for the midday live stream. What do you got there, Lou?
This is just a Larry Walker. The guy sent me the wrong one. This is the set I'm going for. The Hall of Fame Topps Gilded.
Yep, that's nice.
The bag with the trucker right there.
Yeah, he is. I love that anymore.
Hey, Eric, you should have saved that $100 and just signed it yourself. PSA wouldn't know the difference.
They wouldn't know the difference.
They wouldn't know the difference. Is that Vlad?
If you sat there for like, I don't know, you spent a couple weeks and every day you sat down and signed his signature 20 times over and over and over again. I bet you could get it down.
I met a guy at the National last year. It was a dealer. He's an older guy, but he signed a Mickey Mantle thing. And I was like, holy crap, that looks pretty darn real. And he's like, yep.
Well, Mickey Mantle's so complicated, man.
You know how many fake Mickey Mantles are out there? And they're probably
he said it would pass JSA, he said. And he's like, he he was going to give it to me, and he put something underneath it that said, you know, fake or whatever. And he's like, here, you can have it. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I love having examples of fake stuff just so you can see it. And then he's like, nah, I'm not going to give it to you. He took it back, and he's like, nah, I don't want you to send it in. It's too good. It's going to pass. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to send this in, but whatever. But I mean, his Mickey Mantle signature was like spot on.
If he knows JSA will pass it, because he's done it before.
Yeah. I guess he knows the guy. He's been a dealer for like a long time, and I guess he knows some of the certifiers at JSA, and he's like, oh yeah, I can get it passed. And it's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That stuff's out there though. You have to be aware. You have to be aware of that. Just there's so many people, especially when, you know, the high dollar ones, if you can get that down and get it passed, I mean, there's money there. It's just, that's all this card care stuff. You know, there's money involved. That's the problem. There's too much money involved.
Yeah, I don't trust much of anything anymore.
You can't. You just can't. That's the reality of it. You know, you can't.
I'm a card collector. I don't need to go down the realm of autographs too.
It's a tough one. I mean, I like Nolan Ryan does it right. Nolan Ryan does it right. I think he's $75, or he might be up to $100 now. But he's got like a Nolan Ryan like sticker, like a hologram sticker. That's you know. So everything that he signs gets a sticker on it. So that's pretty good. I like, you know, like I wish guys would do that. And then, you know, it's theirs. It's got their, you know, it's stuck on there. You can't really take it off. I'm sure somebody, if they really wanted to, they could, but not many people do that. I mean, the in-person stuff is pretty cool. Like when, you know, I took that one, my first national, I took probably 10 things. I did some artwork and got them signed like in person. I mean, then I know, obviously I'm sitting right in front of the guy, you know, I know it got signed, but now, you know, if I leave that to my kids and they want to sell it, how the heck does somebody know that it was real other than I took a video of it, I guess. And there's some provenance.
That's the thing.
There's some provenance. I tried a video.
If you get it in person, it doesn't matter anymore. It's got to be authentic.
I got them,
and it might not even pass. Even though
I got them TriStar. All of those I got. You know, at the National, they have TriStar set up, and when you get the VIP pass, you get so many free TriStar certifications. So you're in line right there. You get it signed, and you can't leave the line. You got to bring it right to them, and it gets a cert date on that date. So you know, you can look back and say, okay, he was signing on that day, and it was certified that day. So it brings a little bit more, you know, and again, you know, I like to video everything. So it's got some provenance for my kids at some point, but who knows?
Hey, I have to jump off. I'm getting pinged for work.
Yeah. Go for a run.
Yeah,
I probably am too. Hey guys, I appreciate you guys hopping on, man. It was awesome to do my my last Battle of the Decades TTM and show off that Clemens with you guys. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, congratulations, Eric.
Appreciate it.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, that's my job now, is to get them all fixed up. So, all right, folks, everybody that was in the live stream, appreciate you hanging out with us. And for those of you that are watching this recorded, thanks for clicking and watching. And if you guys are open anything, best of luck to you. Don't forget to collect to connect. That's what we're doing today with my buddies Lou and John. And as always, have an awesome day.